How do you know if a guy that you are dating has lost interest in you? Let's get into it. Really get into it. Sorry. Because what I'm realizing is a lot of women are dating men, and at some point it's great and it's all good, but at another point, then they're just very unsure and they don't know what's going on. So here's how you can figure out if he's no longer interested in you so you can stop wasting your time. Because the thing about men is there's one gun and next one burn. That was my Jamaican accent. Communication. So the communication when you guys are apart has drastically reduced or pretty much stopped. Because what a lot of men will do is they will invest a lot of time talking to you, getting to know you when they're trying to access. But once they've got it, or once they're no longer interested in you, or they're bored of you, they will no longer invest that time because they don't feel like they need to, because in their mind there's nothing to gain. As a second to that, if you are sexually intimate, what you will find is that now becomes the main focus of you guys spending time together. You know, before you would chat, you might go out, you would spend time, and it would ultimately lead to that. Whereas now, you just find that when you're interacting in person, it's straight to that, and then he pretty much doesn't spend too much time in your presence after that. I think the kids call it a smash and dash. Another way to tell that a man has lost or is losing interest in you is that you start to become more aware, either consciously or subconsciously, that he is interacting with other females. And that kind of ties into him spending less time with you on the phone or in person because other women are getting his time and his attention. And not necessarily other women, maybe his friends, or he's just going out more. It's because, men have like a magpie-like tendency. So they see something shiny, they want it, then they get it, then they're looking for the next shiny thing. And that happens with a lot of men. Another one to look out for is the way he talks to you. So I think a guy that is losing or has lost interest in you will be more abrupt when he speaks with you. He will have less patience, less tolerance. It will be less of a jokey, fun atmosphere, and there will definitely be a lot more stop-starts in your communication. There might be more arguments. You might be more uncomfortable around him, or he might have less time to even allow you to be around him. And the annoying thing about men is when they no longer want to be around you, is they find you irritating. Like your presence can actually annoy them. So you're not understanding why he's annoyed by you, and in your mind you haven't done anything. It's just by proxy of your presence, because he no longer wants to be around you, but cannot find a way to say that you can understand. Another kind of add-on to that is you will find it difficult to make set plans with him, or to make plans to meet up with him. It will always be a lot of lack of definitive plans, lack of finalized plans. You will struggle to get him to commit to a time, a place, a date. It will always be, let's see, rolling, up in the air. And you will find you're always waiting for him to confirm, rather than being in a position where you can make plans and make decisions. And finally, well, it's probably not finally, but for this video, it's finally, he will avoid discussions about the future, about you and him. He definitely will not lead any of those discussions. They will all be led by you. But you will also find that when you're trying to have the discussions with him about the future, he is not particularly engaged. He's not really giving you his time. He's not saying much. It's definitely the conversation is being led and carried by you. And he might be and grunting in the background. And maybe if you ask him a direct question, he'll answer. But it's all very vague. So if you as a woman are dating a man and are starting to feel, like something's not quite right, and you've watched this video and some of the signs are signing, then maybe it's time to just look at your situation for what it is, not what you want it to be, for what it is, and decide if this is what you want out of a relationship. Now, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you. Mwah.
Saying she's not feeling you no more, man. Like, if she used to do any of these things and now she just magically don't do them no more, she not feeling you no more, man. I'm finna let y'all know what they is, man. Let's get it. If she stopped texting back as much as she used to, she stopped calling as much as she used to, you feel me? The communication, it slow down, it get worse. She not feeling you no more. I ain't gonna lie to you, because when a female like you, I'm talking about they text you every minute of the day. You feel me? If they not busy, you feel me? They calling all day. They want to be on the phone all day. So if she's not doing that, best believe somebody else in the picture. You feel me? You ain't doing something right. if she always busy or got something to do when you want to see her, she not feeling you no more. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if she like you after work, she'll come see you. You feel me? After anything she doing, she'll come see you. Like whenever she got the time to, she will come see you down there without you asking. She down there want to see you just as much as you want to see her. Feel me? But if she don't want to see every time you have to see, she got something to do as excuse. She not feeling you no more. Somebody else on the way to clap doonies, clap hamburger buns. You feel me? Somebody else next in line. You feel me? You might hang it up. If it seems like she got nonchalant now, like she don't care, she don't really nag as much as she used to about every little thing you do, oh yeah, she definitely not feeling you. Because a female that's feeling you, they get mad at every little thing you do. I'm talking about, you can go to the mailbox with your shirt off, they get mad. You feel me? They finding any reason to get mad at you that don't make sense. Feel me? And I just realized that's a part of the way females love. You feel me? So if she definitely not getting mad at you about every little thing, she's not feeling you, man.
This is why he stopped showing interest in you. Also, if you're a woman looking to date better men, go join my paid community. It's $10 a month. We do Zoom calls on there each week, 2 times a week. Go join now. He stopped showing interest because he found another woman. And I know that's sometimes hard to understand, so let me break it down to you. Those text messages that he used to send that used to be quick, that you didn't even have to text him first. He was already on it. Good morning text, all that shit. That slowed down. And it's because someone else has gotten his attention. He used to call you all the time. Then he started calling late, or maybe not calling at all, saying he was busy doing this, he was busy doing that. More than likely, he was probably on a date. For a guy to sit here and say that, oh, he's busy doing something and all this other shit, everybody's busy to an extent, but they will give that person that they want, they will give them the time of day. They will literally find time to talk to that woman that they truly want. I get it. People are busy, but people aren't busy enough for the person that...
Things that guys do when they start to lose interest. At number 1, if he's texting you less and taking longer to respond. I don't care who you're talking to. Any guy who's really interested in a girl will be texting her all throughout the day. But when we get to the point where we don't care anymore, we start texting them less, because at this point, it doesn't really make a difference whether she stays or if she goes. This applies especially if he accidentally leaves you on red, because a guy never will accidentally leave the girl he's interested in on red. At number 2, he doesn't compliment you as much. Now, if you've been with him for some time now and you know the same way he persuaded you, he over complimented you, made sure that you knew you were pretty, all that type of stuff, flirting and all that. If he stopped doing that, he either has somebody on his mind or he just lost feelings. At number 3, he doesn't stalk your socials. Guys are crazy about girls they really like. So if he's not checking your stories, watching whose posts you like, all of that stuff, he lost interest in you. If you want to find out if he's stalking your Instagram, hit share, press Instagram direct. If he's not on that list, you're cooked. At number 4, if he stops calling you cute nicknames. And last, number 5, if he stops saying goodnight and good.
I just want you to know that if someone loses interest in you, if somebody doesn't find you attractive anymore, if somebody rejects you, then honestly, the worst thing that could happen is nothing. Just because they lose interest in you does not make you an uninteresting person. Just because someone loses attraction for you doesn't make you unattractive. Just because someone doesn't like you anymore doesn't make you unlikable all of a sudden. The thing is, we get into our heads about it. We start to think like, oh, well, if this person doesn't find me attractive anymore, surely that makes me unattractive. Or if this person doesn't like me anymore, then there's something wrong with me. That means that I'm unlikable. That means nobody else will like me. But that's not true, because you're just as much of a baddie as you were when you met this person. You know, nothing has changed other than your perception of yourself. But the problem came because you started to place your worth on someone else's perception of you instead of your own perception. Just because someone else's perception of you changed doesn't mean that your own perception of yourself has to change. People's perceptions of you are going to change all the time. They are not reliable. If anything, they are not reliable. They change all the time, and sometimes they change for reasons that we don't know. But you just gotta see that just because someone else's perception of you changed doesn't mean that anything really changed about you at all. You're still the same baddie. You're still as funny as you were. You're still as smart as you were. You're still as beautiful as you were. So don't let other people's perceptions change how you see